And Rock said, I had more to share, Tony. I had to say a few more words. Give it up for Rock. We got something else. Y'all ready? Come on, hold on. Don't show it yet, Mike. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Did we bring it with Granada?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
All right, wait. Did we bring it with the Granada? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Yes, we did. Absolutely.
Okay. What do y'all like about Granada? Somebody tell me so the new people understand how special that is this year versus any other year. Someone tell them.
It's a brand new spot.
Well, not just that, but isn't it easier to go? Like way easier?
That too,
Production
yes.
time is longer.
Okay. And it's longer, yes. Yes, okay. Let me ask y'all this. That Rolex one, how many companies y'all have ever heard of, especially now, the average new Rolex for the base model, not the bells and whistle model. The base model is almost a little under $10,000. What company you know of is giving away a Rolex?
None.
Global premiere.
Right. You just get your citizen's watch for working 30 years at a 9 to 5. That's what you get.
Senior life.
All right. Well, Senior Life, yeah, they did it because I was doing it with them back then. So it was beautiful. So yes, that's where we started it back in 2000 doing these watches. So I'm bringing this back because I thought it was exciting back then, and I won one myself, and I wanted the opportunity, and make sure Michael would do that for the next slide. Not only you get to win one, but you can win one for your spouse, which I love about that too. But we got something even more special, okay? Because I thought we brought it. Did we bring it this year?
Yes.
Yes.
We did.
Let me show you something else. And I'm gonna tell you something. If this doesn't do it, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do, because I've made my commitment, my word to y'all, and I don't break my word for nobody. Okay. I keep my promises. I do everything I can, get the shirt off my back to people, but you're going to have to want it, and if you don't want it in this business, maybe God needs you to do something else, maybe be a school teacher, maybe be a minister, or maybe do something else for a living. But if you're going to be in this business, you need to align yourself even more so with global than ever, because we're bringing it better than anybody to the point where it's ridiculous. This next thing is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That this should be able to put you guys over. I'm talking about ridiculous. Okay. So Michael, roll it out. Ridiculous. Earn your own co-op just in time for AEP lead campaigns. Y'all want to take a guess what's going to happen? Roll it out, Michael. Next slide. Very similar, Wesley, to answer your question, young man. All, not some, but all new to global Medicare Advantage processed enrollments earn, get this, ridiculous $200 co-op marketing dollars, not just for Cigna, not just for Humana, or what, all of them. Valid from May 1st, effective through July 1 effective. So everything you've already written this month is counting. Now, minimum of 10 apps, okay? 30 apps, 10 per month. We looked at the numbers. Everyone on this call, if they want to now, okay? If they want to, can write 10 apps. Because they're probably writing 10 apps, just not all of them are with us. We know that. We weren't born yesterday. We want you to put your business with us. That's why we're doing it. We know people are writing with other FMOs and other carriers. Bring your business to us. John's going to talk about that shortly. But for example, we've done numbers. There's been plenty of people over the years doing 80 apps during the same time period, even more, over 100 enrollments. But as an example, 80 enrollments, process enrollments, $200 each gets you $16,000 as an agent for co-op money towards your marketing campaigns, whether that's leads, whether that's setting up a booth, whether that is anything related to your expenses to marketing for your client, new flyers, business cards, whatever it is, buttons, pens, anything you want to do. I mean, you guys should have the pill boxes now. You should have the pens with your logo. Oh, that's marketing. Okay. If you need your own little banner made, this could cover it. If you need your own tablecloth made, this will do it. Anything that's at expense to you to market to your clients, CMS approves it. And we're going to pay those checks out on Friday, September the 16th. Okay. All right. Just in time for y'all's lead drops. Okay. Or whatever campaigns you're doing. Okay. Make sure you just keep your receipts in case, you get audited, but we want to make sure it's done properly. Okay. What do y'all think?
Yay!
Yeah. Wow. I love that, Wendy. Hey, nobody's doing it.
Wow.
I know some FMOs do $50. 50 wasn't good enough. We're doing 200.
Tony, that is the best birthday news I heard so far today for me. That's what I wanted to hear today. Now I can really party for the next 2 weeks like a rock star. Thank y'all. Thank you. I've been asking for this. This is a turning point, guys, of recruiting. Guys, go out there. No one's doing this. It never happened in my lifetime of doing Medicare the last 15 years. This is incredible. We should skyrocket to the moon, guys. This is insane, Tony. This is insane.
You're
This
pretty
is excellent.
much, get this. You're pretty much an FMO because the FMO override on average is about $200. Some companies a little bit more, some companies less, but the average override amongst the carriers is $200. That's kind of the standard. So we're giving you the override. You're getting FMO money. At my money. Well, when I was an FMO, not an FMO anymore. I'm an employee of integrity and happy and honored to be one. But $200, you're making as much as the Messers and the Ritters and, all the FMOs, Copeland. You're making their override. You're getting FMO money. Hello. All right.
That's
amazing.
amazing.
Let's start it.
Insane.
April 1st.
Anything you've written for May 1 effective, June 1 effective, July 1 effective. We're going to evaluate it 90 days. If it was a game winner, we'll extend it. But right now, it's for the next 3 months so I can show Integrity Legal and Integrity's actuaries that this thing's going to work. I'm like, let's incentivize the people that are slaving every day, that'll bust their tail every day. And this will also encourage prayerfully them to bring their book to us that are writing it with other FMOs that aren't doing this for them. Can't be matched. Unheard of ever in the 20-some year history of Medicare Advantage. Pretty incredible. Next slide.
Excellent.
So just so we're clear, and I got John Gordon's going to say a few words. Reimbursement call-out marketing can be used for any CMS-approved marketing expenses incurred to an SEP and AEP. Examples of approved marketing costs reimbursement under this initiative include the following: direct mail costs, digital marketing, lead purchase, CMS or Cigna branded, not just Cigna, but any carrier. Michael, need to change that because it's going to be for any branded approved advertising from any of the carriers, Humanity, UHC, community events, pens, pill boxes, buttons, hats, T-shirts, whatever you want to do, as long as it can be classified as marketing to your clients and an expense you incur to marketing, it counts. So we could probably add 50 more things to this list, but those are the most common. Next slide, Michael. John Gordine, Operations Director, Global Premier Benefits, wants to talk to you guys about something special, the advantages of having all your contracts under one roof. John Gordine, are you there?
I am here.
John. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
This is crazy. I was just thinking, I've been in the insurance industry for approaching 30 years. I've been a licensed agent since 1993. And I've worked with a lot of organizations. I started off as a career agent. My first experience in insurance I was with MetLife back in the early 90s. And in that environment, we did marketing. We had to spend our own money to market, had to go through compliance and then all the approvals, but there was nothing available to help recoup those costs. And as a career agent, we had a lower contract. I didn't figure that out until years later when I heard about the broker opportunity. So already as a broker, you're doing better than most career agents do. But to be able to get co-opt on your marketing costs, and at this level, it's incredible. So I think the key opportunity here, like I said, I've been in the industry a while, and I know that over time, agents, the typical model is you're getting a lot of emails and phone calls from different FMOs, different organizations offering, hey, we got this new product, and people get contracts here, there, and everywhere. Hey, Mike, you can go ahead to the next slide there. And so typically what you'll find is that, the agent has a contract with us, with Global. They have a contract with FMO-A for a couple of carriers, FMO-B for a couple of carriers, FMO-C for a couple of carriers. Might even have more partnerships than that. So that's not uncommon. And as a result, what winds up happening is, okay, I'll write a couple of apps with this organization because they have a contract here. I'll write a couple there, a couple there. And your business is spread out amongst the multiple relationships. The challenge with that is, as a result, you're not writing a lot of business in any one place in many cases, okay? If you're an agent doing this for a living, I look at the numbers. Let's be real. When we look at the numbers, and I see agents with 3 and 4 sales over the course of a month, there's no way you're living on that. So either you're working someplace else or you're selling for someone else. The key thing there is, by having your business spread out amongst so many different places, you're not availing yourself. You're not appearing on the radar for anybody, and you're not reaping any additional rewards and benefits. So the opportunity now, with us having the relationship with Integrity and having your contract relationship with Global, is the opportunity to consolidate your business all in one place. Hey, you can move on to the next slide there, Mike. The opportunity here is this. If I'm an agent that's writing, 3 or 4 apps here, there, or wherever, and I consolidate all those into one place, now it makes it much easier for me to write, 10 apps to get to the 30 apps over this quarter, which then will get you another $6,000 in co-op on top of your compensation. So the opportunity here is this. You consolidate your business with Global, bring your contracts, your Aetna, your Humana, your Clover, whatever carriers you have out there. We have those contracts already. Global already has those contracts. So Cigna, Aetna, United Healthcare, Clover, Humana, WellCare, you name it. You bring your contracts over to Global, or if there's some other, because Final Expense, Hospital Limited, those products count as well. If there's other carriers or products that we don't have that makes sense, you can bring those, you can let us know about those carriers, and and send us an email. Just send an email to leads@globalpremierbenefits.com. Say, hey, look, my agency or I write 10 apps a month with Acme Insurance in Tombstone, Texas. Okay, you guys don't have that. If as a result of you bringing that to our attention, and there's a better opportunity, because there may be blind spots. Global is in multiple markets, multiple states, and within each state, there's sub-markets with each state. The folks that are on the ground know your market better than we're going to know here. Okay, we're going to know the big carriers across the country. If there's some other pockets and some value propositions that we're missing, if there's blind spots, let us know. Now, the key thing here I want to make sure I emphasize, though, is that we're really looking for opportunities to bring carriers on that you're already writing business for. Okay, doesn't make sense for us to get another contract with a carrier that no one's writing any business for. Okay, it's an opportunity for you to take the business that you're already writing, and especially if it has a unique value proposition. What do I mean by that? If we have another carrier that offers the exact same advantages that the carrier you're offering, our recommendation or suggestion is most likely going to be, hey, have you considered writing with company such and such? Okay, but if the company you're bringing has something unique and different than the carriers we already have, we need to know about that, and that gives you the opportunity to now move, have that contract with us as well. And then that makes it easier for you to move forward. So benefits of consolidating your business. Single point of contact, okay? Invariably, I talk to agents all the time. They want to move their contracts. So a new agent comes on board. We try to get them contracted with one of our existing carriers, and they're told they need a release. So we go, hey, you're going to need a release from your current FMO. They have no idea who their contract is with, because they want a relationship with the carrier. They get a contract with most FMOs and they never hear from them again. You're out there writing business for someone that they don't have meetings, they don't have trainings, they don't have any co-ops, or they don't have trips. They're not going to give you a Rolex. They're not going to do anything for you. You're just writing business and they're making free money on your business with that contract. Key thing is you have one single point of contact. So if you have questions, concerns related to your contract, presumably your upline is going to have those same contracts. And you have one person that you can talk to that knows you and is going to be able to help you accomplish your goals. Next thing is the opportunity for higher contracts based upon the body of your work. So in other words, if I'm writing final expense, typically when I'm with a carrier, if I want to get a higher contract, I've got to write certain amounts of business with that particular carrier. But there's always going to be situations where, okay, a customer situation may be better suited for company A. This customer may be better suited for company B. But each carrier is not going to give you credit for what you're doing for someone else. At Global, if you're writing it all with us, then you're getting credit for the body of your work. If you're writing 100, final expense apps a year spread over 2 or 3 of our carriers, you're getting credit for all 100 contracts versus 30 here and 40 there and maybe 25 over here. You're getting credit for all of them. And, based upon that, the net of your productivity, you can earn better contracts. The next thing is earn GPB benefits faster. So the key thing here is this. By consolidating, again, you can be an agent writing with 3 or 5 apps with us right now and 10 or 15 spread amongst 5 other FMOs over the course of a month. By consolidating that, again, to get to the Leadership Summit, you need 130 either final expense or Medicare Advantage applications between now and the end of the year. It's much faster to do that if you're consolidating everything and pushing everything through one channel. The key thing I want to emphasize, though, is you want to act sooner rather than later, because every app you write right now outside of Global is a missed opportunity to get you closer to being in Grenada next summer, okay? And that's a phenomenal opportunity. The Royalton resorts are incredible, and it's expensive. So, if you're going to go on a trip like that, better to let Global pay for it than pay for it out of your own pocket. The last thing is,
John, it is all inclusive. So the food,
absolutely,
the drinks, everything's covered, flights. You do have to take care of your own travel insurance. That's by law. It's like $130. I think no one would mind paying $130 of their own travel insurance by law. It's your insurance to be able to go on the trip. Okay. So that's pretty amazing. About a $10,000 trip for a couple.
Yep. That's awesome. That's awesome. The last thing, and Tony just talked about the co-op program. I mean, to have the opportunity to get paid or compensated or reimbursed $200 per application for your Medicare Advantage business over the course of a year. Over the course of the next quarter, by consolidating all your business in one place, that's an opportunity. I don't know anyone else is doing anything like that. This is a huge opportunity, guys. And the key thing here is the system works if you work the system. If you work smarter, if some of you are already writing enough business in aggregate to qualify for the summit every year, but it's spread all over the place. So what we're saying is, hey, now you have even more reasons to consolidate all your business in one place. Over the next quarter, you can earn at a minimum of additional $6,000 in co-op dollars. You can qualify for a $10,000 plus Leadership Summit. You can also get a Rolex, a $10,000 Rolex, all for the same business. If you're already writing 100 or more apps a year, then it's just free benefits. This is extra on top of what you're already getting in terms of your compensation. It's a no-brainer. So for those of you that are out there that are kind of diversified and have your contracts all over the place, my suggestion, my feedback to you is, here is a great opportunity for you to take advantage of the program that's being presented in front of you and consolidate your business and reap the rewards of your efforts, greater rewards for your effort. So with that said, Tony, I'll pass it back to you. So I said what you should do, didn't tell you how to do it. So consolidating is easy. So if you go to globalpremierbenefits.com, on the global website, you will see on the banner there a link for contracting. If you hover your mouse over that, then you'll see a button that says Get Contracted. All you have to do is click that button. It's going to bring up another page. It's going to have 2 steps at the top of the page. Step 1 is a video on our contracting platform, SuranceBay. So it's going to explain to you how to use our contracting platform. Okay, a lot of folks say, oh yeah, I'm familiar with that, and they skip watching the video, and they already have a login with some other FMO, and then they get tripped up trying to get on it. Watch the video, because 9 times out of 10, the questions that we get asked are covered in the video. Okay, once you've watched the video, you'll see to the right of that video, you'll see a salmon-colored button to get started. Okay, you click that. Go on, follow the instructions and prompts that it provides to you. And then once you're on there, you want to request new contracts, okay? A lot of times folks ask me, well, how do I request a new contract? If you watch the video, you would know, okay? Folks skip, go straight to clicking and filling out information, then they get stuck and say, how do I request a contract? If you watch the video, it explains that to you, okay? Also, you want to make sure you notify your current upline for whatever carrier you're with. Okay, because if you want to move it over, okay, it's either you're going to need a release to move your contract to global, or perhaps maybe your current upline wants to come over too. You tell them about the opportunities and how much additional benefits that are available. If they come over, if they're your upline, if they come over, you don't have to get a release. You don't have to do anything because normally you would come with them. But by bringing them over, you get $1,000 for every producing agent that you personally refer to global. So if my upline for a certain carrier is with Acme FMO, and I go and talk to them and say, hey, look, I want to move my, my XYZ contract over to global. This is why I'm moving. They say, wow, that's pretty good. How do I get moved over there? No problem. I'll introduce you. They come over. And again, the same rules. A producing agent is writing at least 10 apps. Once they've written their 10th app, you would get $1,000 referral fee for bringing them over, and your contract is over. You're consolidating your business. I mean, it's a no-brainer, guys. Huge opportunity. Okay, back to you, Tony.
Thank you, John. I like that last point there. If you refer your GA or MGA with another FMO or even the FMO, every producing agent in that group, if it's 50 or 80, you get $1,000 for each one of those. There's no limitation. It's uncapped. Great point, John.